I've been in this situation many times. There's a great conversation, some good questions, you got some great stimulus there, but the conversation all of a sudden goes all over the place, and before you know it, the air is filled with ideas and decisions and things to do and actions, but nobody's capturing them. And what you might end up with is everybody leaving that session kind of going, yeah, so what did we agree on again? Hi, good to see you again. Welcome back to this mini series on the 8 common challenges in facilitation. Every episode we pick a challenge, we pick a scenario, and I give you some of my thoughts and my ideas about what you can do about it to overcome them. I'm still full-time Dutch, and I still live in Singapore, and I'm still a facilitator for innovation. In this episode, let's talk about all talk, no action. You know the situation where you need to come to some kind of consensus, you need to come up with ideas, you need to come up with a strategy. There's a lot of people talking, but just nothing is being captured, nothing is being landed. And what you might end up with is everybody leaving that session kind of going, yeah, so what did we agree on again? So here are a couple of fairly easy ways to deal with this. First of all, one of your major roles as a facilitator is to make sure that output is captured. Now, that does not mean that you have to be the one capturing it. It just means that you need to make sure that you or somebody else is capturing the output. At any time, be ready with a pen, a piece of paper, a flip chart, a computer in front of you. It doesn't matter what it is, but something to record the thinking, to capture the decisions, capture the actions, and even capture some of the ideas. If you can't do this because you're facilitating, ask somebody else to do that for you. But let's say that you are breaking people out in small groups. You've given them a question, a task, or something to do, and they need to come up with some kind of output. Make sure in each group you have one person who captures their thinking, who captures the actions, the ideas, the decisions, the stimulus, the examples, whatever it is that they are doing. Make sure there's one person in that group doing this. So before you tell them to go, in each group, one person, put up your hand who wants to be described, who's going to make sure that these ideas are captured. Great, we've got one. Identify them so they know who it is, and that person will then make sure that that stuff is captured. Then building on that, ask them to present back. So if you give people a couple of minutes to discuss or to build or to make or to do, then tell the group, I'm going to give you another 5 minutes, give you another 7 minutes, and after 7 minutes, when that clock hits this, I want each team to quickly share back the output. Once you tell them that, they will start thinking about, oh, we need to capture this in a way that we can present back, that will help their thinking and make sure that output is captured. If you have any templates, show them early on so they know what success looks like, and you can fill them out as you go. If it is you capturing, be hard on the group when they are sharing back. Sometimes people just waffle on and on. You go, thank you for that. What's the idea? How would you like me to capture? What's the action here? What do we need to do? And an action is easy because you can capture it with some kind of verb, something that springs people to action. So we need to make, see, talk, describe, find, whatever it is, but ask the group, thank you for that story. What is the one action I need to write down here? The moment you do that, you're forcing them to really think about actionable steps. Again, whether it's a decision, whether it's an idea or something else. Oh, and a nice little cherry on top of this little ice cream is I always take pictures. When they leave, I always say, leave everything, don't touch anything, because probably you'll be using walls and tables and you know where what is. Capture everything in a way that makes sense, but quickly take pictures. I then upload it somewhere else that in case my phone dies or it gets stolen, it's already backed up somewhere else, because the last thing you want to have is you put in, a day, a week, a month, a year's worth of work, and it gets lost, you haven't captured anything. So to make sure you take words into actions, make sure that either you or people in the group, somebody has to capture, somebody is responsible for capturing the output. Number 2, frequently ask them to share back their thinking and their discussions. That will make sure that they capture their thinking in a way that makes sense and in a way that they can share with other people. Push people hard to land one point at a time. Thank you for that. What's the idea? Somebody once told me landing, thinking, landing actions, landing ideas is a bit like landing planes. There might be a lot in the air, but you cannot land them at the same time. You have to land them one by one. And finally, take pictures of everything and make sure that it is stored somewhere else outside your devices, maybe on the cloud somewhere. Send it to somebody else, email it to somebody to make sure that you have everything captured before you take away the pieces of paper and screens and things like that. Hey, if you want to watch another video in this series on common challenges in facilitation, click this video over here. If you want to watch something completely different by me with different hairstyle, different shirt, click this video over here.